Hello everyone, this is Glitch. I have a voice again. It's amazing. It's wonderful. It's about time because it's been a while. Sorry about that. Yeah, I basically kind of got very sick over the weekend and reached a point where I there are entire registers I didn't have access to vocally, like, anything. If I get too excited, all of a sudden I couldn't talk because, like, I would say something really happy and then end up coughing for the next however long. It wasn't fun, basically. So yeah, I had a bit of a plague. I do not have the plague right now, as far as I know. At least I'm better enough that I have my voice back. So score. Anyway, yeah. So I'm sorry, and I'm sorry it took so long because yes, I clearly have transmitted it through the waves of waveness, and by that I mean the intertubes. The germs traveled through the series of tubes to you. Hi, sorry to hear you're sick as well, though. But yeah, it was fun being plagued. No, it wasn't. It sucked. But I have my voice again. Look, I only did that once, and it wasn't to your computer. And it wasn't a virus, so. Now this just sounds way more convoluted than it actually was. College tomfoolery. Okay, that just, you know what, I'm just gonna leave that where it is because I don't even know where I'm going with it. Anyway. So I know I said on Twitter that I was going to be playing The Secret World, and I was going to be continuing on with the stuff, but my brain is actually just not going to manage puzzles very well right now. So, no, I am doing this one. And as we have music starting from the game, we no longer need the music from the music. There we go. Here we go. I am a parent. I thought I could land on that. So disappointed. And also, I did that off screen, so like, not off screen. I wasn't looking at the window with the game when I did that, so I was so convinced I had stood on it and wasn't in it. Are you about to? I think my fiance was about to narc. You little narc. No, it was a well-intentioned prank, where I might have installed something on a friend's computer that allowed me to take control of some of its features. Yeah. It was all fun and games, and nobody lost any eyes, so we're good. I did eventually lose internet access over it, though, so not so good. It's a long story, and kids, don't do this at home. Oh! Nice that you got the book before the storm. Frustrating that it's not the other one, but you know what? Perhaps one day you will find it. Or otherwise gain access to the materials within. What am I doing? Oh, right. Yes. See, this is why I'm not doing the mystery thing. Because I already am like, wait, what? Okay, I want to go to Thade.
Ready
because
when you are. Yeah, you know what? I try to stay out of politics. It's not really my thing. Although, the Dominion has to be stopped and the exiles tip even worse, you know? But most of all, I hate those freepots. They never shut up. They just go on and 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 on. They never shut up. They go on and on and on.
No, that was a very, very long time ago, and I learned my lesson well.
Hey, I had some new axles put in last week, you know? I guess you could say I was the talk of the town. Talk!
Ow.
Help a fellow exile out, friend?
We found something wondrous. Care to help me out? No. I guess so. SimCore. Working in triple shifts of this close SimCore. Use an extra head. What's a SimCore?
The economy. Don't get me started.
Caretaker.
When that biotech bubble popped, I went from having gold-plated dipsticks to selling combs by the transmitter.
Reckon we've done enough talking.
I mean, I shouldn't have in the first place. But that's a whole other thing. Cause what happened was it was going around the school because it was popularized because it had just come out, this particular thing. And so a lot of people were using it on the other students and whatever. And what happened was, and I'm like, please don't take down my channel. No, anyway, so what happened was a lot of people were installing this. And so a lot of students had it on their system. And one particular student did not like a friend of mine. And so in the process of reporting him, me and a whole bunch of other people got caught up. Yes, exactly. Oh shit. That explains so much. Just a moment. Hunkbot's asleep. Oh wait, no. So that was, but it's in that same thing. Okay. There we go. Yes. It's complaining at me, it needs to stop. Now it's thinking. Ooh. I'm thinking never. No, just kidding. I do want it to be relatively soon because you gave me the gift and I want to actually make sure that, because there are a number of things that were actually gifted to me and I never ended up streaming, so I kind of don't want to continue that pattern again. So I do want to do that within the next couple months. This is also part of that whole, I would like to stream a bit more often. So that's why I'm like making Wednesday a thing. Let's try that again. Oh my god, it didn't wake up yet. Where is it? I told it to do so. It's not loading. Okay. At this point, hun, when my bot actually shows up, do you think you can copy paste the stuff that you just saw me type multiple times in there? But it's when my bot actually wakes up, which apparently it hasn't. Ah, that's how you did it. I was like, how did the dogs get you sick? Here we go. Yes. Well, you know, that way you could like actually like see the gift being received, so to speak. There we go. See, it makes sense. It makes sense absolutely in my head.
Please accept this market-tested greeting.
Chromatic magnificence. Deal for you. Simply help our proto recover his missing delivery and we'll provide a free sample of our Protostar chromatic system. Can you tell me more? Protostar's innovative chromatic pigments put you in control of the colors of your life. It's a snap to modify your armor's color palette with our new system. Do you mean dye? Protostar brand chromatic enhancement goes beyond conventional dyes, allowing you to create magnificent color combinations on a single item. Explain how. Old-fashioned dyes just glop all over your armor, messy and frustrating. Protostar chromatics apply cleanly to selected areas, allowing unprecedented stylistic control. What do I get? Blah blah blah. So I need a manual? Manuals teach a custom code for each dye. Once you learn the code, you can use it again and again in your hollow wardrobe. Let's do it!
When you're there for Protostar, Protostar's there for you.
Liar.
We got this war in the bag.
Oh, I'm like, wait, I know this quest. Yeah, but that quest, I have it on my other one. Technically my main. Alright, but first, I said I was going to do a specific story set of missions, so let's actually go do those. Oh wait, call pending. Runes crafting and you.
Looking for some training?
I'm up for you. Blah blah blah.
No, you're the sort to get things done.
And then, thank you. And there's another one. Housing of the future.
Profitable tidings.
Authorized to inform you about Protostar's housing exhibit. You'd like to check out the housing of the future. Nice.
I've scheduled you for a face-to-face.
Okay. We'll get to that in a moment. Yeah, Fishpot is awake, so you can go ahead and do that. Ah! Well done. Alright, what am I doing? Right. Secrets of the Nexus. Oh boy. Locate the entrance to Alpha Sanctum. Go through this wall. Basically, but that way. Alright. Well, that's not how I was supposed to do that, but maybe I can recover? Yes. Score! Clunk. Story stuff! So now this part, no, that's not it. There we go. No, that's not it either. What the hell? Let's try this again. View details. Ah, that's frustrating. When a dog does that, not cool. Alright. The Exile Academy of Sciences discovered a mysterious portal in Thade. Rhoda Wellspring has required you support her team's exploration of the portal's ultimate destination and has asked you to report to her in Thade as soon as you can. More info. Where does the portal go? We've sent some science bots through the portal. It looks like an Eldan facility. Is the facility dangerous? The bots haven't seen anything scary yet. They can't go very far inside because there's a barrier keeping them back. Alright. Here we go. Professor Wellington and a team have entered the portal without you. They have yet to return. I hope they have not been harmed. Doo-doo-doo. So we're gonna have a little bit of lore in this set of missions. Oh, dude, remember how tired? Dito. But remember how we like freaked at when we had Nerf dart guns. We didn't even have to like actually get him with them. They was just like he just knew they were bad news when we, I guess possibly because we played with them in front of him. Just like, this is bad. There comes a point, though, that the entire apartment will become a water slide if you do that. Yeah. I don't know. Especially since it's been a time yet. I'm not sure that the cat will actually learn. That window of opportunity and just, it's weird.
What have we here? Have the Masters sent us another visitor?
Yes, hi.
It has been
How's it
many
going?
years since anyone visited the hallowed halls of the Alpha Sanctum. Yes. Even something as feeble as whatever you are may contribute to
Excuse me?
our great work. Yes. You see, we have illuminated your friend here. Come to us, deep in the sanctum. Prove to us that you can learn and survive, and we shall commemorate your triumph. Yes. Yes.
I don't see anything wrong with this proposal. Ah, that's gonna take me back to Thade. That's what that means. This is the Hollow Crypt. I actually really like, cause like it's kind of like why who in world who thought that was a good icon for the device? In universe, out of universe, I could easily see.
This is the Hall of Primal Powers, intruder. I do not expect your primitive mind to comprehend the controls the Masters had over the primal elements. Still, I must try to educate you. Yes. Explore the exhibits. Glean all the knowledge your feeble intellect allows. You shall need it before I am finished with you.
Keep on forgetting I'm not playing my my other thing. Spell Slinger. There we go. There we go. That's something I need. Ooh. I don't like that. Sir. Sitting there bleeding out. Eat a thing! Food. Apparently not a very impressive food. Yeah. Oh, I didn't say you did. I was saying like that's why my statements were in the vein of like
Primal
don't.
life is at the heart of all living things. While a dearth of primal life ultimately results in weakness and death, an abundance of such quintessence works against itself in the form of growth unchecked.
Nope. Ha ha ha. That's my stun button.
Primal Earth's power derives from its cohesion, resilience, and strength. It is the most stable of all primal elements, and its capacity for destruction is demonstrated by earthquakes and scouring sandstorms.
Like the song. Come on in here. Thank you. There we go. It's funny though with the dog. Aww, Vita.
Primal air is a wild and powerful element, which is resistant to containment and control. Its true power manifests in gale force winds, lightning, and the massive atmospheric storms of gas giants.
Interesante. Hey Amarela, how's it going? Okay. This one. Ah! That's not what I wanted. I'm doing much better. Thing as I'm no longer
Primal fire
unable
is
to,
an angry
you know,
infusion
talk
of
and stuff, so
movement
that's good.
and unpredictability. The force inherent to primal fire is the most destructive of the primal elements, revealing itself in wildfires, volcanic eruptions, and supernovas.
Supernova. Those pop, etc. Not entirely sure how Power Man 5000 got stuck in my head after so long since I really listened to it, but hey, it happens, so you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Get out of that. You may not, sir. You may not. There we go. Thank you. Yeah.
Primal logic
I
dictates
I know I
patterns
said that I was
make
going to
up
be doing the
fabric
origami,
of
but like,
creation.
as it turns out, like,
Itself in the configuration of the universe, placing seemingly random things in a more ordered arrangement.
hey, check it. A completely fictitious element. Conceptually interesting.
Double kill.
This is also true. At least for me. But,
Water is the most unstable of all primal elements and reacts in a manner contrary to common sense or convention. Primal water reveals itself in scalding steam and the frozen ice of comets.
actually, water is pretty predictable. I'm a little confused by that assessment. I guess the Eldan are just easily confused. I buy that. Okay. Can't help but notice that this guy is a bit... Do I want to push him through any of these elements? Listen, sir. Nope. Pass. I'm a healer! Why do I not have some direct heals here? Okay, that was good shit, not mine. Ah! Yeah, that is possibly something I wanted to consider.
Yes, you do have potential. A specimen of your caliber is a rare prize indeed.
Sir. Oh, the play scan back. Scan? Nice.
I have built this Hall of Primal Power.
I can just
to
make
serve
him
as
go
a
scan the
celebration
stuff.
of the
Normally I'd
next
have to go to
project
it.
And all those who follow its singular purpose. Here, in the Grand Entrance Hall, one may see how Eldan dominion over the primal elements allows us to shape and alter the very fabric of reality. All who visit these halls shall be witness to our true power, and be given a vision of the great work to come.
I'm not entirely sure what other origami. Listen, dude. All right, there we go. I'm like, listen, dude, just die. All right. Let me see something. Because what the hell? Support. I have my healing probe. What else do I have here? Anything I don't use? Oh, I pretty much use all of this. Ooh. Crisis Wave looks nice. Is that your plan, actually? Oh! You mean it was a recommendation?
Double kill.
I should maybe... Oh, right. I actually should. I haven't.
Super kill.
Okay. Yeah, that was what I was just thinking about. I'm like, wait, I didn't... Really? Like literally now? Just a sec. Yep. Yeah, there's actually that. I actually bought origami paper just for the mission. And I was using it, but like then I what the hell? What button did I push to find that? Oh, okay. Now I know. Good. Okay, so first off, I like this. Second off, on the one hand, I use this a lot. On the other hand, I kind of don't want to, but sure. I like my heals to suck less. And I would like... okay, that's that one. That was pretty good. What does nullifier do anyway? Given exactly how much I use that though? There we go. Excuse me. There we go. But I did end up actually like buying it specifically for this mission. That's right. I waited until that was happening. I'll actually put some thought into the build at some point in time. I actually have a thing to like kind of I have a roadmap for my build. I just haven't looked at it in literal months, so you know, useful. You have something to say, sir? Okay. Make sure stuff is actually set. There we go. Hello, random custodian.
Gaze upon the chamber of the orders, Outlander. Witness the omnipotence of the masters. Can an insect like you muster the wits to marvel at the perfection of their orders? Hmm?
Yeah. If only I actually followed them. Hey guys. Oh wow, that was a nice waste. There we go. Damn it. Oh wait, that's actually a buff for him, so I didn't actually need to duck out of it. But if I could shove him out of it, that would have been nice. Splat. Ludicrous Gibbs, go.
Evocation. The manipulation of primal power using the mind alone is the domain of the evokers. Their craft shall inevitably reveal new scientific horizons upon planet Nexus. The creation and manipulation of mass is the responsibility of the Shapers. The advanced terraforming techniques
No,
they have perfected
they do. And I'm familiar with amps, I just haven't actually went ahead and spent them.
greatest work.
Because I'm being lazy. Mostly.
Eldan technology
And
continues to
none of these
advance under
characters
the
actually
guidance of
would.
the makers.
These were all rolled shortly after release.
Intelligence and
I just
mechanical
kind of
constructs
didn't
shall
play
usher the
them.
Nexus project
The only
to
new
its
character that I
ultimate
have
success.
is the one that's now a 50 because of the promo thingy. But yeah. This one was like my second character. I made her around the same time as I made my first character. But yeah, there was a period of time like you had to like, the amps were an actual item thing. And stuff like that. And woo. I don't know what that mess that he was creating on the floor was, but yeah. They actually had a recent promotion where you could have you could like, if you rolled a fresh character, it was effectively the same as a previous promotion where they had a 50 token, except that it was one that was automatically applied. Yeah, basically.
The Weavers are masters of the dynamics associated with combining and infusing primal energy into both living and inanimate objects, creating wonders never before seen in the universe.
That's alarming. You just weave primal energy into everything. What could possibly go wrong?
Progenitors are masters of using the primal powers to create life. Their knowledge allows them to engineer unique organisms with previously unseen physical traits.
Wow. Right in the back. Just right in the back.
The Watchers are
You wound
keepers
me.
of
You
all
wound me.
Eldan knowledge. They are to record and collate all collected data, as well as confirm the other orders adhere to established scientific protocols.
Double kill.
See? Someone understands me. In a game in which it's... No! Yeah, that went like complete shit. And he reset. That was great. Or maybe he didn't reset. I was just doing that poorly and I didn't notice this entire time. I buy that too. You're not the only one who can make an AoE on the ground, sir. I mean, yours is better than mine, but what? Don't want to be in that. Ah!
The time of your graduation approaches. Yes, the final test is soon to come.
Sir, you're probably the most ominous sounding teacher I've ever had, and I was wondering if I could transfer? Admit it, I was just,
The Chamber of the Orders. Take in its magnificence and be as one with the greatest minds the universe has ever known. The progenitors, the makers, the evokers, the watchers, the shapers, and the weavers. The collected knowledge of these scientific orders is almost inconceivable, granting them the power to unlock the very mysteries of creation itself. It is through this power that we will complete the Nexus project, and soon the universe itself will bend to our unfaltering will.
true. Insofar as the whole death as mode of transportation, it was something that I had done in the Secret World back before they actually added traveling through animal wells as a feature, which was you used to be able to choose what animal well you rezzed at, and there was a command, reset, that killed your character. So you use that command actually a couple of times in the game because there's a few missions in which you need to be dead in order to sort out the objective. So yeah, it was just kind of like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go die now, and then I'm gonna go where I need to. Yeah, there we go. I got a little distracted by, I'm like, what the hell is in front of me?
We knew you would find your way here, yes? Your timing is perfect. We shall reward you for such perfection. Yes, we will! The Master shall have a new display, you see. A new exhibit. Once we have taken your life, in the Master's name, die!
I didn't notice this entire time. The game was saying, I mean, not the game, the stream was claiming I was playing music. I was, apparently, just muted. Abuse of the bees. Okay. I'll remember that. No. Haha. Nope, don't want to be in this. Very clearly, it is very obviously not something I want. Haha. Oh, so that's pretty close to actually the pattern. So I recently had a dream, by the way, where there was a thing on the ground. There was a, you know, like a, basically an AoE telegraph. Also, there were mission objectives. Like, I had a mission objective in the dream. I feel like this says something. I'm not sure if I want to examine it too closely, but, you know, here I am with that big case. This can't be. Deactivate Sanctum Stasis Projector. Don't mind me. I'm alright. Go check on the Altar of Truth. Who knows what you might find? Alright. What are you saying?
This is just as exciting as I hoped it would be. It's just as frightening, too.
Sometimes I get a little too excited for my own good. Alright, alright, alright. Doop. Oh, and yeah, there we go. Beauty the bees! Nope.
Soon our greatest endeavor begins. Long has the universe been a place of chaos, a flawed, unpredictable existence with no regard for order. No longer will the laws of reality dictate our limitations. Through the Nexus Project, we shall create a state of perfection across the cosmos. The Eldan legacy will be written in the stars, standing as an eternal testament to our rightful ascension.
Do you see? This is only the beginning of the truth. There is still so much to show you.
Like, I went and made my character tall, and that character is like so much taller than my character. I mean, I just... a little stressed. Anyway, yes, I will avoid fast traveling. It's entirely possible I had to respawn a couple of times in the dream. Like, you know, there were points... So, like I mentioned that there was the whole telegraphing thing going on the floor, right? So, there were a couple of times that the line went past me, and then the dream reset about, like, 5 seconds. Such that I was, once again, running and kind of redoing parts. So, that kind of comes with an implication. And by the end of that portion, when I actually did manage to outrun it and hide from the person who had done it in the first place, I was a little stressed out. I can't imagine why.
Nexus is just as exciting as I hoped it
Like
would
in the
be.
dream. I woke up like,
It's
wow,
just
that
as
was a cool
frightening,
dream.
too.
Yeah, it's a good thing you turned up. That curator fellow was bad news. With him out of the way, I'm sure we'll learn a lot more from Alpha Sanctum. I hope you're right.
I couldn't be more thankful.
I've generated a report concerning Alpha Sanctum that you can read in Secret Ops. Alright then. Woo! There's an event. Ended well. It was more the resets that were alarming, but yeah, there's that. I kind of have a couple. You've never had like dreams in which you're running from some sort of nefarious something or other for an extended period of time? I have a few of those. It's great because sometimes my dreams get semi-lucid. So occasionally I get those dreams and then I'm like, fuck it. And I just start phasing through walls and stuff. I'm like, ha! Find me now. I have phased up 3 walls to the left and I'm in a different building. And they find me anyway. So, you know. Dreams are great. Oh, really? I'm trying not to be like, oh, I feel so bad. But on some level I'm like, wow. Because I'm just very used to dreams kind of... Where is this? She said that there was a thing I could go see, but now I can't find it. There's stuff like that happens as well. The Walls of Fate. Okay. Let's go for this one, not the other one, seeing as the other one is... Is it this guy? What did it say? Commander Durek. Okay, so you set the nav point and... Yeah. Yeah, I'm ignoring that and going to the tour guide. I'm gonna do a couple of the, what time is it? A couple more of the... Ah! That hasn't had any, because my understanding is that we need both different cycles for, like, also physiological reasons. Has that had any negative impact? I'm sorry, sleep is one of my, like, random interests and stuff. Partially because I always used to have, like, really weird as fuck dreams and stuff like that. And I sleep talk. And sleepwalk. Yep. Though not as often the latter. I'm not sure I remember the last time the latter happened. What is this? Oh. Okay. That's a thing. Coordinator Mills.
Could this get any worse?
Shipment is Galera getting bruised or stayed.
Stop talking and start walking!
Holy crap. Ma'am. First off, if I have to deliver stuff, I'm not, because... No, you want to give me a different thing. That was actually a good question to... That was actually... Assuming that I was actually going to sit there and ask, just so we're clear, is 100% accurate and exactly what I was going to ask next. I'm like, wait, huh? And then two, I also had an image of, you know that scene in Who Framed Roger Rabbit? When he finds someone and he thinks it's her, but it's not? When he thinks it's Jessica Rabbit, but it's not? That image crossed my mind too. So, you know. And I was like, that would be scary! Oh, okay. See, I don't know if I would call that particularly scary. Was there any sort of sense of foreboding?
Howdy.
Okay, so there's that one. Chromatic Magnificence, bring that to the other person. Actually, there's the housing one, is right over here. Hey, sir.
Menial labor is my life.
Menial labor is my life. Alright. Take the Protostar tram. Woo! I'm riding a tram. It looks a little bit like a water bear. That's what those are called, right? Water bears? The very adorable microbe that also is like nightmare fuel. Woohoo! Good to know. I know that there are negative effects to not getting the other one, if I remember correctly, deep sleep, because if my memory is correct, a lot of the physical restorative stuff that happens in sleep generally happens in that one. Yes, those! But I thought that didn't they have like their common name was something like water bear or something like that? But yes, tardigrades. That's their other name that I couldn't remember either. So I'm just like, no clue. So this is the housing system, not really, but this is showing you what the housing system can do. Is your bag filled to the brim with Nexus loot? Drop it off in a Protostar storage unit and rest assured that your loot is secure. Right into that wall repeatedly. Dito. Harness the power of an endless supply of free air. Order your Protostar windmill today. Oh, were you unfamiliar with their informal name? They're so fucking cute and terrifying. And apparently the sort of semi-twist in this one really disturbing webtoon I read. Oh. Are you defensive away of weaponry a problem? Protostar's power generator is just what you need to get your station operational. Need a cozy spot to reflect on life? Protostar's Zen pond is just what you've been looking for. Ba-da-ba-ba. Da-da-da. Oh! What's your name for them? Ah, this would be the housing model hologram. Do-do-do. Return to the house. No. Return to the housing specialist. Or just do this, or report to.
How may Protostar meet your shopping
Welcome
needs?
to the housing of the future. Take a look around at some of our amazing products. Alright. Do I want to go adventure for her or quaint? I think adventure because, like, I think I remember seeing quaint and just being unimpressed. Anyway. Darties! They're adorable! Alright, so, decor. I can finally... No, not yet. God damn it. Okay, that I need to go back to him for. And fine. Teleport to my home in the sky so I have a home. Ba-doop. Home stuff. This is a lot. Landscaping. Let's set down the home plot. No. So, I noticed something. Anyone else notice something that's just missing? Apparently I can get a Draken house, though. Is that supposed to be a Draken house? Anyway. Excuse me. I'm supposed to be able to get this. I not have this? Ah, there it is. $11 million things, as you can see here. See, that's exactly why they were kind of critical in this plot. You sort of kind of find out after the fact that it would appear one of the characters
Achievement granted.
May have had some sort of experiment done on them that gave them
Achievement granted.
that kind of hardiness. Let's go with that. And let's also go with boy, did it become relevant multiple times, and so that was disturbing. Basically, in the end, there's like this whole question of whether or not the main characters of the story even survive because of that. Like, it's like, you really don't know. Could possibly go either way, considering this character survived falling into lava. I mean, they were burning and screaming on the way, but you know, they died. They apparently lived later. That kind of thing. It was just like, yeah, basically. You're like, not basically, is! Ooh! I special book kind of hurt. Though, to be honest, it's kind of small. Right, it's not gonna let me because it thinks that, like, it's not mine yet. To, like, exit and return, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, you can actually do stuff here. But yeah, it's basically, it's a horror comic. And his survivability becomes part of the horror. I'll just like go with that. And it's just like, oh, okay then. Then again, I mean, it wasn't. Well, some of it was. I was gonna say, it's not like it's as gory as Tokyo Ghoul. And I'm like, oh, some of it. Some of it, yeah. Yeah. You know what? I sleep upside down, like a bat. I mean, this is nothing at all like how bats sleep upside down, but yeah. There we go. Ajin. Well, I kind of misrepresent it, because it's more like, there are a couple of twists back and forth, so I kind of spoiled the shit. Ton of it. But yeah. I'll check that one out. But this one, from what I can tell, it was originally Korean. And it's on like the whole Line Webtoons thingy. And it is very disturbing. It's like this possibly post-apocalyptic setting. The sky, yeah, the thing is called Distant Sky, and like they look up and there's no sky. And there's almost no one, and anyone who's around, there's a very good chance is going to try to kill them. And it's like that. That's how that goes. And the characters are trying to figure out what the hell happened and also how not to die. And it is grim. Like, I'll be honest. And I actually find, this is a personal thing, I'm rambling a little bit, but I actually find for me that some of the best horror is also, in a way, sad. And in this one, I did end up like just kind of crying over some of the screwed up shit that happened in it. Like I was just like, oh my god. Wee. Oh, did they make an anime out of that? Because I feel like I saw a summary, something with the name, with a similar name on either Hulu or Netflix. Alright, so let's go get the die. There's a whole bunch of people I need to report to in town, so let's actually go. That's what I wanted to do. Wasting a thing. Ooh. I will... Okay. Out of curiosity, would you recommend it? Is it worth it? Or is it, like, terrible? I don't need it to be identical. I can, like... I am capable with certain things of, like, okay, it doesn't match up with the source material, but it's still enjoyable for whatever reason. So... When I'm like, is it worth it? It's not necessarily, is it identical? Because they're two different mediums. But is it good?
I recently called an assembly of the orders. I thought that it was important to once again convey the gravity of what we are trying to accomplish here. I told them that this is no longer about science or technology. Our work on this planet is something greater. It is something truly divine.
Alright. Also, have you seen Tokyo Ghoul? Yeah. No, the big monster's going the other way. Apparently I'm just hanging out in town. There we go. Who do I go to? No, not you. Who am I supposed... Ah, there you are. Damaged in shipping, eh? Well, here's a pristine replacement courtesy of Protostar. Be sure to visit our nearby vendor for even more chromatic options. Sounds good.
Goods are backed by a quasi-legal guarantee.
Well, our goods are backed by a quasi-legal guarantee. Got it. And this one will help me unlock Platinum Gray, which is already unlocked. Pandorum. Haven't checked it out. And, wait, space with no stars? It's not so much, space with no stars. It's just, like, as far as they can figure, no sky. No day, no night, no just...
Yeah, you ain't bad, but you need improvement.
Giffen, you're ready. I give you some material so you can craft your first runes.
I reckon you're ready for the next step?
No.
Limited time offer on hugs.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a few vouchers so you have something to spend. Don't get used to this. Ordinarily, vouchers are a reward for hard work. Vouchers, what are they good for? Who weren't across from someone who thought it was a good idea to shoot. Why not save the vouchers then? Okay, this is gonna be us. Okay, but also impolite to peasants or merchant if you have absolutely no intention for buying anything. Okay, that's the spirit. Okay. You wanted the resource wrangler? It's like all of this stuff. Club meds. Frontier medicine. Wait, that was random. Was it just like, oh, cryo sleep might be cool? Are you that tired, hon? You're just like, ah! Someone please freeze me, I need sleep. Oh, I see. Cry sleep? Possibly. I have no idea what, wait a second. There we go. So what's over here? Into the wall. Ah, there we go. Lore unlocked. Deployment orders. Field command. Sergeant Kara. Your orders, mercs, are simple. The Dominion's trying to take out Thade, one of our strongest and best defended strongholds on this planet. Sure, it's not much more than military camps and old walls right now, but the texts tell me those walls have stood for thousands of years, and I want them standing for thousands more, or as long as there are exiles in need of a sanctuary on this planet, whichever comes first. I'm leaving Sergeant Kara in charge of the details and specific deployments on the ground. Report to her upon your arrival. And if I hear from her that any of you rockheads is getting out of line, you're gonna regret it. Commander Doric.
What's your status?
There's that one. Unlikely heroes. I'll get you. The walls of these ancient ruins ain't gonna hold up forever. We need more troops if we want to win this war. Do me a favor and get me some soldiers. I'll get you your recruits.
Gotta move on.
Unlikely heroes. The Reaper beckons. Complete data wakes. Tour guide Jaka.
Good to see you, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, I don't even know you. Hey there, been expecting you. I got a tour with your name on it. You're gonna need to know all there is to know about Thade. Thade looks like a big place.
To hell with Nox. We got Nexus now.
This here is our new home, and we're here to stay. My pals and I do a tour gig, perfect to get you acquainted with how big Thade is. First up, Spaceport Horizon, Pilgrim's Promenade, and Academy Corner. What's that? You're standing in it. This is where all the ships come and go. Anywhere you want to go, this place can get you there. What's the Academy Corner? That place is lousy with scientists. You want to make a guild, craft something, make your duds fancy, or sell something, that's your place. What's Pilgrim's Promenade? It's a quick way to get to Algarok. Tell you what though, there's a chamber down there where the exiled leaders get together by invite only. Alright, I'll take the tour.
Now we're taking care of business.
And I'll apparently have hiccups. That seems a bit alarming. First up, city taxi. I bet you used it to get here in the first place, because walking's for chumps. With the exception of my 50, because it started out here. And on your left is a mailbox. These things are all over the place. You can use them to send letters and presents and the like. I don't know why I'm like trying to read all this. Now we've got the shipping and transport sector of Space Force Horizon. I can't read, so I'm sorry. I thought I could read, but apparently I've been wrong for well over 30 years. I've been living a lie. Ah, this is the place, yeah. Collecting research on the Eldan who disappeared way back. Only the most important exile heroes are invited in here. You might recognize a few holographic faces. Hey, people. Those people all had quest markers over their head. They all had quest marks over their head. I'm like, excuse me, could you give me them? Make or join a guild. I should consider that. Yeah, the bank, all of that. Already know. We've got them all! Everyone needs a trade skill. Alright, there we go. Hello, man.
Yeah, running into you just made my day.
I came here, actually.
Hey, how about we do some celebrating today, huh?
Traverse tunnels, do crossroad. It's where all the trials happen and where the judges hang out. It's entertaining too. Sit in the stands a while. Wait, what? The garden's where all the Orin do their tree hugging stuff. The hollow near there is where all the parties happen.
I figured you'd do this.
Off the top of my head, 2 games in which it would be the most, like, thematically and not just, you know, sort of in practice, monopolizing or whatever. 2 that come to mind are Pirates of the Burning Sea, and there was another one that I don't know if it still exists, but it was like Salem or something like that. That one had, like, permadeath and loot, I think full loot too. But one of the things that you could become class-wise is a merchant. My understanding was that some people would even have merchants that just basically didn't leave town while they had their adventurer alts going and doing the other part. And in Pirates of the Burning Sea, the Gnats have a dedicated merchant class. And the Rats have the Buccaneer, which is the closest thing. It's sort of like Merchant Light, whereas the Gnats have a Pirate Light, which is Privateer. So with Pirates of the Burning Sea, you can, and if you're playing a pirate, that's what I mean by rats. So you can play as a gnat, which is a nation, or a rat, which is pirates. So like if you play as any of the nations, it's France, Spain, and England, I think it was. Was it France or was it that? I don't remember now. So you play as one of those, and you can play as just a merchant, is one of them. And you have your abilities, including some of your combat stuff, but also your stuff in towns and whatnot, actually, you get abilities related to that. Nice. I don't think I even have that much on all my characters. Like, all of my characters in Ice Crown, I think, total up to maybe like 40 to 20k on all of them. If that much. I think it's 14, not 40. 14, and I think it's closer to 14. Okay, total. But yeah, so the way it works in that one is instead of it having a set auction house, there are a bunch of little towns. There are a bunch of little port towns. And each of the port towns have a market. And also, each of the port towns, you have the ability to build structures. You don't get to see them, but they're there. That will produce materials, raw materials, so some people can craft and stuff like that. You can actually, but it's very expensive. For example, to go from, you can become a shipwright as well. Yeah. But if you're to become a shipwright, the idea of trying to farm all of the materials yourself would be ridiculous. And so that's where you start playing with the trade stuff. So because different areas have different resources, so you can build up different crafting, not craft houses or whatever, but like places, so you can set up one of the things awkward is you can set up plantations, mills, hunting lodges and stuff like that, and you get materials from that. You do stuff with those materials or you sell them. So yes. Yeah, it's actually like, it's a really cool system. So one of the things that people will do is they'll buy something from an area where it's easy to get a certain resource plentifully, and then go to another town where it's difficult and sell it there. But where it's difficult, but you know that they probably want those materials. So like if you know that the town has the ability for you to build a dry dock on it, what is it, dry dock or whatever for like the shipwright thing, then you'll like put some materials there. Oh my. Shindig Hollow. Really? It doesn't look all that amazing, but okay. Yeah, so I think it might be interesting to you. Also, one of the things that are fun is how you can flip each of the different port towns to like the nation of your character or pirates, which will affect what things cost for you and stuff like that. Yep. And societies, which is the equivalent of guilds in that one, would also do things. They're gonna have me waiting here forever, apparently. Could actually own a town.
Got a feeling things are looking good.
I'm gonna do some home styling or shopping. You go ahead. I'll be waiting.
Glad you're here. We should tap a cake.
Pro-star housing, fortune's ground. What? You got rocks in your head? You just went through it on your way here. It's got all the merchants and stuff. This is the lair of the Black Hoods. That's where all the mortars are. It creeps me out. Spies are crawling all over the place. Of course, there are spies, but still.
Time to take care of business.
Business. Yeah. See, like, so some of that stuff you could actually kind of sort of do in Pirates of the Burning Sea. Also, trade routes mattered because the way that port towns worked is that they're owned by a specific nation, and pirates actually can run around, and that's what most of the pirate characters did. Like, the more you actually attack any of the ships belonging to the nation of that port town, player or otherwise, within a certain range of that town, starts building unrest in that town. When unrest builds into a certain point, first it becomes a pirate PvP zone, which means that any pirates that are in that zone are automatically flagged for PvP, right? And then, if unrest continues to build in that zone, it becomes an open PvP zone, and then a little bit further out, the pirate PvP zone still surrounds it. So there's always more pirate PvP zones than normal PvP zones. So yeah, that's fun. And as such, if you are a merchant, one of the things that pirates loved to do was to build up so much unrest that a lot of the trade routes, because things like the wind direction and stuff like that mattered, and the Gulf Stream and all of that mattered, was to make big, giant, open PvP splotches in the middle of the basic trade path so that it was hard to get there, and so they would have to sail around. And that could also, like, create problems. And so it was an interesting game. I haven't played it in years, so I have no idea how it is right now. It's changed hands a couple of times, too. To the point where one time it changed hands and I made sure I kept my character. Another time it changed hands and I did not. Which is why I haven't played it again. Because I want my character back. She was a cutthroat. She was pretty high level. It was good. She wasn't, like, even close to, like... I had gotten her to approaching mid-B, but that's actually a good thing in a lot of games because I jump around that much. They transmit coordinates! That was the main reason I was here. That wasn't good. Oh wait, whoa. Potential recruits. Let's go get us some potential recruits. Which one are you wanting to play, Dark?
Got a deal with your name on it, friend.
I'm shipping for shit. I forgot what's the name of that guy. I'm shipping something to Gordon Ramsay.
Need some help?
Pardon me.
I'm itching for a scrap.
And that worked. Because that sounds about as effective as that one time I was playing on the website, the Town of Salem game. Which is effectively the Mafia game, if you're familiar with it, but online. And I was the arsonist. But someone had trapped me and they were like, I'm the warden and I think you're the godfather. And I'm like, no, I'm not the godfather. You know. And, yeah. So, I forgot, oh. He was like, alright, then what are you? And I gave him a name, and I didn't think until retrospect that, like, that person kind of had already made themselves known. So yeah, he like immediately killed my character, and I was like, so then I had died, and then at the end of the game I was like, see, I wasn't the godfather. Mm-hmm. And he's like, okay. Okay. I'd say not good, but that was kind of implicit in the whole you saying bad.
It's about time to get a move on.
Okay. Report to Sergeant blah blah blah. And what's this? I wonder what this button does. Oh wait. What did you press? I've been trying to stuff. Did you?
I want to learn everything about this planet.
Look at this hologram. It's got to be a detailed schematic of the focus of air. That's an ancient Eldan artifact of immense power. Amazing. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Yeah, it was pretty neat, actually.
We can't let the Dominion win.
What meanies? Alright. Ooh! Hello.
I have recently finished the design for the 6 primal focuses that will be located at various locations across Planet Nexus. These will be essential to completing the first phase of the project, but I foresee other, more interesting applications for them as well. I am not one to sing my own praises, but these devices are some of the most advanced pieces of technology that the Eldan have ever created.
So he doesn't normally sing his own praises, but damn, when he does sing his own praises, he sings them operatically. I am not one to sing my own praises, but I pretty much just like am better than everyone ever. Yeah. That kind of thing, not in a, although I did actually make a couple, like, you know how there are certain software you can use to actually, like, make MUDs? And I was, like, building a couple of those, but I never actually completed it. So not in that setting, but in the whole, like, journal RP setting, I did a bit of, like, well, actually, I didn't. I just helped MUDs out. But yeah, there are rules against that. And this one game, but I never finished making it. There are rules against that though, because it's like, no, you cannot cross these two wires because it'll end up bad.
I'm not happy about this. You hear me?
There's so much to learn on Nexus.
They make me so mad. But I'm missing all these wonderful research opportunities because of the Dominion attacks. They make me so mad. If you're leaving Thade, maybe you could help me. I'd love to get data pertaining to WIM fiber specimens, but I can't leave the city. What's a WIM fiber? It's a fiber produced by the Wimwood tree. The behavior of WIM fibers, especially in this gusty landscape, is really quite interesting. Well, why can't you collect it yourself? Oh, I wish I could. The XAS stationed me here in Thade, and I can't leave until my assignment is complete. It's so boring here. Oh, yeah.
You're such a good friend.
Oh, you will? That's so amazingly nice of you. You're the best. Hello, sir. You. State your name.
We're the exiles.
State your name.
Fight the good fight.
Call me Kit Brinny. So what do you mean by messed around with the lightsaber? There we go.
Exiles don't back down without a fight. You do know how to use that weapon, right?
Wait a second, what? How is this one? No, no, I want info. Oh. Yeah, no, pass. Ah. Oh yeah, they were open PvT targets. Also, because Jedi-ness was supposed to be kind of extremely potent, it would also kind of balance out. Was my understanding.
What's your status?
What? No, sir, I will not shut up. Slag it all, I've been hit, and we've got troops dying down here. We need help. Get your keister down here and see what you can do pronto. Sathra Alish, is that you? I ain't doing too hot. Them spider drones are some mean machines.
This is going from bad to seriously damn worse. Hey there.
The Sarge is wasted? Yeah, the drones. They just swarmed over him. Oh, stars, I can't. It's like, don't give me that crap. Just sit rep. We're surrounded by Dami bots, holding them off as best as we can. Lots of troopers are hurt. They're gonna die if they don't get help. Hold tight, I'm on my way.
Move quickly, friend.
Alright, so there's that one,
Challenge begins.
Ah, fuck. There is a downside. Like, I like the challenges, but the way that they just kind of sometimes just pop out of nowhere, so they kind of interrupt stuff. I consider it kind of a bad sign that sometimes my response to activating a challenge is, ah, fuck. Like, I feel like if that's the reaction, like, a mistake was made somewhere? These things are cool though, so I'm just gonna bounce through a couple of whim fibers for a bit.
Bronze level awarded.
That whim fiber was hard to get on my main too. Which I'm now higher level in. Ah!
Double kill.
Things have taken a turn for the worse. That there's right neighborly of you, friend.
I need more whim fiber. That's the one that's on the timer. It's like... Yes, yes.
Silver level awarded.
Score. There we go. I can imagine.
I want to learn everything about this planet.
The data you got shows that the Wimwood trees generate their own air currents. That's why the fibers fly like they do. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
To think I
I
have
never
such a
ever
good
would have
friend.
collected the data without you, my dearest friend. I don't know you very well, ma'am. I do not. But yeah, I can definitely see how that would... Yeah. I actually, in that case, I wonder whether or not you would prefer to be a Buccaneer over a, if you were to play Pirates of the Caribbean Sea, that is. Prefer Buccaneer over the other one. The other one. As you can see, I'm really thinking clearly. Merchant.
Double kill.
So wait, like he knew that it was you but couldn't find the bounty mark for it? Or suspected?
Double kill.
Ah. You seem familiar. Do I now?
Double kill. Double kill. Double kill.
And you're just like, do. Okay. Report.
Speak swiftly.
Black Hoods desire the data you have obtained from the enemy's bots. Give it to me, and I will ensure it is put to the use. Here, take it.
The Black Hood's hero.
Alright, but you're not even wearing a hood, sir. Whatever. Oop. Oop. What the hell? What's all this? Hello, Daniel Bronson. How you doing?
What's the news?
Sarge is dead. I bet we're gonna be next. This is like a nightmare. We can't stay here. We gotta retreat. What do we do now, man? What do we do? Pull it together and follow me.
Bad day to die.
Battlefield promotion. I think Commander Crichton's camp is pretty close. That's where Sarge was gonna take us, right? Yes. Let's get moving. Alright. Ah, this one's Battlefield promotion. I gotta be cool first. Hang 10, etc. Hey guys.
Let's just see what you're made of. Give me a report.
Oh, what? He sent you a tell or something? Or, well, in chat? Like, spoke, said, whatever. There we go.
Ready to go another round?
Ah. Okay, so what's Kid up to? She's been assigned to gate duty. That lady's one tough cookie, but I'm sure she'd be happy if you were there to watch her back. What are Black's orders? Our power generator was knocked out when the Dami bomber crashed. He's gonna get it running again. Where's Bronson? He's up the wall manning an anti-aircraft turret. Once the gate's clear and the power restored, I have a feeling he'll have his hands full. I'm on my way.
Get out there and take care of business.
Taking care of business. Hi. What's up, Kit? Hold up, though. I have enough space in my bags to not care. And yet, this is me caring.
today ain't the day to push my buttons.
Alright. So she is! That's the same voice actress, too. So that's the character from the trailer. Thanks for stopping by. These Crimson jerks just don't know when to call it quits. Hang out for a second, we could use your help. I got your back.
Thank you kindly, friend.
Alright. Let's come some waves. Am I supposed to go in there? I'm not sure which direction I'm supposed to be, so I'm just like, really? On the one hand, on the other. And remember, don't stand in the red. Hey guys, come on. Check out my dance floor. Oh, there they are.
Double kill.
You're not on my side.
Double kill.
You've done the thing. Yes, I've done the thing. I also apparently have a challenge I need to be completing here, so... Hey guys! Come over here. Oh, right. Oh, thanks. Sleep is important though, so I definitely understand, and do try to get some rest. And all that. I'm not meaning to be choking all over the place, so there's that. I accidentally summoned the big guy. He's not good for my challenge because he's gonna distract me, so he can go to hell. But yes, thanks for dropping by. Ah, leave me alone, sir. Seriously, quit it. Holy crap. Why is he not leaving me alone? Holy crap. I have never seen someone with that large an aggro radius. Oh wait, the other time it was this one. But yes, good night, Amarela. Sorry, I got like massively distracted by this guy that he didn't like me very much. He was not a friend. Not a friend at all. That's a terrible idea. There we go. Leave me alone! They don't like him very much. Alright. So, I had done that part. Hey Kit, what's up?
About time, what you got?
War's nothing like I thought it'd be. It's messy. No shit. So, 2 observations. One is 2:34, which is not. This is gonna end up having been a truly mini stream, but I do have a thing I need to go to tomorrow at like 12:15. So at some point, relatively soon, I should be spooling down. There we go. I'm losing my voice. Awesome. Alright. That'll teach him a lesson. I think I got it from here, but we still don't have power. Can you do something about that? Let's see. Lots of support compared to my current support one. Boop. 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 Focus pool. Or I could go full assault, but I'm gonna stick with like kind of having some support. Deflect is tanky.
Got someone needs to speak to you.
Ah! Sorry! I didn't mean to cough in everyone's ears. Sorry about that. I truly, honestly thought that I had shut the mic off. I had been doing that for that, but apparently I didn't. Sorry. Oh shit! Oh, that didn't show. I'm just not good at this. At some point, I'm just gonna give up on doing that. Where I have like the thing.
I can feel it in my gut. This is bad.
I feel it in my gut. I'm on it. Oh yeah, this one.
We haven't much time.
So you have to like actually have medical spray. Treat the patient. Alright, and then I have charger. Put that on. Medical spray. Treat the patient. Charger. That one. Medical spray. Treat. That's what I was grabbing. There we go.
Anything interesting happen?
Wow, she's in the middle of saying, lost so many patients today, but I've got to keep going. Meanwhile, she's like, anything interesting happen? I don't know. Maybe the lost patients? Alright. Let's see how it is. In this cutthroat world of Nexus. I'm gonna at least, like, ding once. All things considered. Hello, sir. Let's get this.
You help me, I help you.
Power
Let's
restoration.
X our way.
Unless we get power to the guns up top, we're sitting ducks. I've almost got this fixed, but I need someone to activate the power control panels while I regulate the energy flow.
Why
No
are we
problem.
still talking about this? Go.
Whatever, sir. Yeah, alright. Activate one. Activate two. Great, there we go. Ooh.
Well, what is it?
Either pitch in or get out of... Sir, I just restored everything. We got power back. Now our anti-air guns can smack those Dami bombers right out of the sky. Dami just doesn't really work for me as a thing. I'd just rather say Dominion, to be honest. But now, never mind. Get to the top of the wall and let those boys know that they can cut loose. Alright, so let's go up the thingy. What's this? An elevator? Is there an elevator? Oh, hello, man.
Negotiations are for nihilists.
What are for nihilists? Whoop, nope. Oh, wow. That went a kind of way. I didn't sign on for this. I'm not going to make it. Gotta have to power up the guns for me. Think you can do that, Sarge? You're gonna make it, Bronson! Nice try, Sarge. I can feel it already. There's nothing anyone can do. Just get those guns up and running. You got it, Trooper.
Tom ain't on your side. Move.
He sounds fine there. Hurry, you have to get the turrets before it's too late. So cold. So cold. Anti-air support. Thank you. At least my life was given for something important. Remember me, Sarge. I will. I swear.
Bye, friend.
Tell Cordelia, my wife, how much I love her. You came back to a tragedy. And there's medical spray, like, right there. Alright. Anyway, I guess we can just let him die, though. I have to remember that fall damage is a thing in other games, because I am not always playing a bee. Hello, Commander Crichton. Last second support. You held the line, cleared the skies, and even got the comms back up. Good work. Too bad about Bronson, though. That boy was primed to be a great soldier. He made the ultimate sacrifice.
Not so fast. This thing ain't over.
We'll mourn him later, along with Renzig and the rest of the dead. Helping hand. You know what, kid? I like you. That's why I'm sending you to the front lines. Your mission's to fix up wounded soldiers. Help them in any way you can. Got it, Commander.
That's the right answer.
Capturing intel. Our AAA shot down a few Dominion airships, and one of the pilots survived the crash. I want you to grab him and haul him back here for questioning. AAA? What's that? It's alphabet soup for anti-aircraft artillery. Don't worry, recruit. You'll learn all the lingo soon enough. Right away, sir.
Too far away.
Anything interesting in this set? Ah, barrier. Possibility from recharge. Ability tier point. this. I have like a few amps I can use here. Let's see. I can't remember the build enough, and I'm like, meh. I don't remember what it takes to like reset it, to be honest.
Today ain't the day to push my buttons.
Yes, ma'am. Think you could help us defend the gate for a spell? We could really use some breathing room. It's been non-stop Dominion since I got here.
Put them all in the ground.
Alright. So yeah. I'm gonna do... Let's see. Zone story, into no man's land, but first aid. And I'm gonna do these two. I'm gonna grab the airmen, actually. That looks like it could be interesting. And while I'm at it, hey look, wounded exile soldier. Don't die! Oh no, I can't just heal you, but whatever. Oh. Alright. Damn it! That was a fantastic job right there. Don't die! I can limp back to camp from here. What the hell? He suddenly had like... What the hell? There we go. Okay, that works. We're at it. Kill these guys. I don't know how many of them I'm supposed to kill, but...
Double kill.
Okay. An idea now.
Double kill.
Oh wait, you too. Get healed. There we go. That one's solved. And that actually...
Talk, I'm listening.
Good work. You saved plenty of lives out there today. Now it's time to take the fight to Dominion. Sounds good.
Stay focused.
Before we launch a counterattack, though, we gotta smash their anti-air gun. There's a Dominion anti-aircraft cannon in our old forward base. We need to take it out. One of my agents in the Growling Forest can take you to the back entrance. One of your agents? Yeah, we keep a few agents in the field for this sort of thing. He knows Galeras like the back of his hand. Where can I find him?
I wouldn't stop to sniff the flowers.
Any more? What's up there? There's a scannable thing. Actually, so this week's free-to-play Friday is Trove. I do not have a poll set up for next one. So it's probably going to actually, in this case, probably going to set it up to be either might be Path of Exile. Alright, so here we go.
Go ahead.
Your help made all the difference. We even managed to grab some chow while you were teaching those dummies how to die. Alright then. Okay, there we go. And all of those, and then where's the exile field agent? He's over there. So go to the exile field agent, do that one, and then call it a night. After you complete that objective. Not the meeting with him part, but the other bit.
Let's see this one through.
Oh, turn everything in and then. I'll hope you sneak through the back entrance. The growling forest is dangerous. Stay close and watch your back. Wait, so is this like an escort, except like he's escorting me? Peace out. This one's got your name on it, friend. Want to help out, sir? No? Oh, come on. That's not cool. Give me. No. Go. Okay, there we go. I'm good. And he's so tall. Dude. I need to do that better. Try not to split up. What? Ah! Damn, there goes my agent.
Challenge failed.
And our sneaky approach. I didn't realize I hadn't gotten enough for at least bronze. So much for surprise. Damn it, that field agent was a good man. Ah well, looks like tiptoeing around won't do you any good now. so much for surprise.
You ain't done yet, pal.
We gotta change our plan of attack. Alright, change of plans. Take off your dancing shoes, get in there. Hold on. Get in there and hit him hard and fast. Priority 1 is knocking out that cannon. Yes, Commander.
Slag 'em, tag 'em, and bag 'em.
The dummy in charge should have the cannon's deactivation codes. Get him. Alright. Zeus. Oh, okay. Right. That's really all he had to do? Oh. You get no healing! No medi spray for you. That's not up.
Double kill.
Oh, why did I do that? Oh, please. Alright, Crimson Claymore. Okay. So, where is... Ah, you're the one. Get over here. Alright, there we go. Hello. 1, 2. Score! Come on back, kid. It's time to finish this. Wait, what? Who is this person anyway? Or what's this? Ah, read Secret Dominion plans. The diversionary tactic in Thade proceeds according to plan. The Crimson Legion can easily keep the forces in Thade occupied without further notice. Now that's interesting. I'm out! This is probably not the way I wanted to go. Cool. Think I like with the Ben and Jerry's one, I like the ones that are just kind of like messy with like cookie dough and brownie dough or whatever, and like just like the really messy ones. You know what I mean? Those are my favorite. Alright, Commander Crichton, and then Harder Crimson, but that's a different section entirely. So, Commander.
Any progress?
Change plans. Yes, I managed. Excellent work out there. That cannon was the only thing keeping us from securing air superiority in this sector. Nothing can stop us now.
You might just see this through.
Good work capturing that airman. The Black Hoods are gonna have a field day extracting that intel from it. You didn't put up much of a fight. Show and tell. Now that we've got the... Okay. It is now 3 in the morning. And as you can tell, my voice is trying to go out on me. I kind of figured it might... there was a risk of that happening, seeing as I had just recovered yesterday. I like had just got my voice back, so I'm like, I probably want to be a bit delicate with it. Apparently I wasn't. Oops. But I'm not sick, so that's fine. Anyway, yes. It is also... It's 3, and I do have some stuff that I'm going to be doing tomorrow in 8 hours. So... in 8 hours, I'm supposed to be out of the house, like dressed and out of the house and someplace about an hour away. So, yeah. Get rid of caps lock? Yes. There we go. Anyway. I want to thank everyone who is watching. If you enjoy what you're watching, please hit that follow button. It is now officially Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays are my current stream days, along with some more on the way. Wednesdays are just kind of random, like whatever. For now, I do like the idea of messing around with Wildstar. Free to play Fridays are on Friday, in which there's usually a poll to vote for the next game. As a result of the poll, Trove will be next week. The week after, I am not entirely sure. I didn't set up the poll. I'm probably just going to kind of go with either Rift or Path of Exile. Or Skyforge. Maybe I should put up... Anyway, and Sundays are Secret World Sundays, in which I play through the Secret World. And I will either be finishing the tower or finishing an investigation mission, which is going to involve me folding a lot of origami, which is kind of silly considering I do not have a cam. Or do not use them. So, anyway, I'll take pictures and put them on my Twitter like I did 2 years back. These are a mess though, so maybe not. Anyway, so, you know, if you wanted to stay up to date on what I'm up to, well, 1, following me on here, and 2, also on my Twitter account, which is also Glitchontwitch. And, yeah, and also if you do a search on YouTube for Glitchontwitch, you can find my YouTube channel, which has an archive of all of my old streams, including the ones from 2 years ago, like before my first mega hiatus, or before my hopefully only mega hiatus. Anyway, yeah. So, again, thank you all for watching, and I do hope that everyone has an excellent, excellent night. Bye, everyone.